Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why you have not yet had an interview with the National Visa Center. The National Visa Center takes its time to schedule interview for documentarily qualified applicants. There are several reasons why you have not yet had your visa interview. If you are having a case at the National Visa Center, your documents are probably documentarily qualified and you haven't had an interview yet, and then this video is for you, so stick around. Welcome once more. As responsibility of the National Visa Center, they will have to gather documents and inform you on the process, what to do, what to submit, the fee to pay. After you do all that, they will have to schedule an interview. And the question that has been around is why? Why is the interview taking too long to come? In this video, we're going to be looking at the reasons why. According to state regulation, there are a certain number of visas for each preference category. Remember, we've been talking about cutoff date. Looking at the numbers of these categories, you'll be able to determine why some cases go faster and others are a little bit slower. In this video, we're going to be looking at 4 visa categories, the numbers involved, why one of them could be faster than the other, and obviously why the cases in which they are faster have interviews before those that are slower. According to state regulation, under the Immigration National Act, there are cutoff numbers for each visa category. And the visa categories that are having a larger cutoff number would have interviews more than those having a smaller cutoff number. Let's talk about the visas with the larger cutoff numbers. From F1 to F4, the visa with the largest cutoff number, you'll be shocked to know, is F2A. And yet, lots and lots of immigrants, applicants out there do not have interview yet when there are still the F2A. So what could be the possible reason for this? But then, let's break down and see why F2A has the largest cutoff number, and yet a lot of applicants are still awaiting interviews. Unlike we equally have the cases with very smaller cutoff numbers, they have been having interviews and some are still having a long time to go to wait for their numerical limitations to be broken. Let's start with F1 for example. According to state regulation under the Immigration National Act, the category F1, which is the lawful sons and daughters of US citizens, they have as cutoff number every year 23,400 visas available to be distributed all over the world. So there are just 23,400 visas for F1 category to be distributed worldwide. This is even far less than the diversity visa lottery. If there are 23,400 visas to be distributed worldwide, it's very obvious that the National Visa Center will be taking a long time to schedule these appointments because the cutoff numbers probably runs out in a very short time, because sometimes we have what we call oversubscription. So if we have more applicants coming in as sons and daughters of US citizens, then obviously they will run out of these visas, and then these priority dates will keep, they'll have to be waiting and waiting for a longer period of time. Let's move to F2. F2, according to the Immigration National Act, the cutoff yearly number is 226,000 yearly. And in that 226,000, there is 77% that goes to F2A, and then the rest of the percentage goes to F2b. F2A, which is the spouses of lawful permanent residents and their minor children. So when the numbers goes in the partition of 77 and 23, obviously F2As will be having more numbers to be distributed yearly. But then they still have a lot of applicants who don't have interview. Why? Because I still go back because there is oversubscription. The different states of chargeabilities have several applicants that are more than the available number of visas. So therefore, a lot of applicants will have to wait and keep waiting until there will be available visa number for them to get a visa. That's F2b rather will be having just 23% of the 226,000. That's basically the reason why F2b goes to up to 9 to 8 years, because there won't be a number available for that period of time since they have a smaller number from the general cutoff 226,000 numbers. How about F3, which is the sons and daughters of US citizens? There will equally be 23,400 visas for this category. 23,400 visas for married sons and daughters of US citizens and their minor children if applicable. So just imagine, worldwide there are just 23,400 visas for F3 categories, children of US citizens and their minor children. So a family could be of like 3 or 2, maybe a son with 2 sons or 2 daughters. The 23,000 probably will run out in a very short time. So this is basically why they would have to wait longer and longer period of time. How about F4? Worldwide, there are 65,000 visas to be distributed every year for F4 category. Then there will be other numbers. So each of these numbers, when let's say F1, if F1 is not issued out all every year, let's say there is under subscription, then they will transfer it to F2. That's how they keep transferring it until F4. So every year there are 65,000 visas available for brothers and sisters of US citizens, plus numbers that are not used from F1, F2 and F3. So let's say 20,000 visas were not used for all the other categories. They will add it to F4, which is going to be at 85,000 visas available. So F4 is 65,000 visas available, and they will be transferring all the other unused numbers from F1, F2, F3 to F4. So if 85,000 visas are available worldwide for brothers and sisters of US citizens, that's very small, and it will probably run out in a very short time, and then these applicants have to wait. But that's basically what happened. That's why you haven't had an interview yet, because the number of visas available for your category is very small. It's basic. The smaller it is, it's been shared out in a very short time and it gets finished. So that's basically the reason why lots and lots of applicants have not yet had their interview. So if you watch this video and you have an idea, you have something you want to talk about it, go to the comment section, ask a question, and then make some questions and I'll be able to answer them. And please subscribe. And I really thank you, my returning viewers, those who are coming back every time to watch. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching. Please do not go without subscribing. Help me to share the video to a friend that knows a friend that knows another friend, to family, and we're going to be growing the community. Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you in my next one. God bless you all, and bye.